There's number 6 from Canada.
6号赛马来自香港。
Prix. There's number 7 from Finland.
7号赛马来自芬兰。
There's number 8 from Belgium.
8号赛马来自比利时。
There's number 9 from Slovakia.
9号赛马来自斯洛伐克。
The technical panel also represents the ISU.
技术部来自国际欢迎。
Technical controller.
技术监督。
The technical specialist.
技术专家。
And Ishikawa Ikugo.
Welcome everyone to Beijing, home to 21 million people. This is the Junior Grand Prix Final. I'm Ted Barton. Welcome to the National Indoor Stadium. And up next will be the women's short program. Beijing, the host of the 2022 Winter Olympic Games, the world's most populous national capital. Beijing is China's second largest city, behind Shanghai. Take a look at the outside of the National Indoor Stadium. So exciting for these young juniors to skate in such a big venue. Other than the Olympic Games, China has really been off the world skating scene for at least 2 years during COVID. This year on the Junior Grand Prix, we saw many young, very talented young skaters, excellent programs and skating skills, still working on element delivery and competition, as are all the juniors. But it was so exciting to see national junior team from China back onto the Junior Grand Prix Series. Take a look at the building getting prepared for this final for both junior and senior. Spectacular facility. Junior women's short program. After 7 Junior Grand Prix events around the world, top 6 skaters qualify here for the final. There is a look at the start order. It's Japan versus the Republic of Korea, as it has been for the past few years on the final. The battle of the Junior Grand Prix series in the women's, at least, has mainly been between Korea and Japan. We see that here with the top 6 skaters coming from those 2 nations. There is a look at the officials for this event. Of course, as always, we thank them for their time, committed their life away from their family and from work to officiate these events. There a look at the technical specialist and controller for this event as well. The countdown for the introduction for the 6 women to take to the ice. There they are. Some smiling, some just a little nervous as they step onto the ice for their introductions. Skating first from the Republic of Korea, Min-Seok Kwon. And skating second, Yoo-Sung Kim, also from the Republic of Korea. And from Japan, Rene Uzono. From Japan, 15-year-old Ami Nakai.
From Republic of Korea,
The 5th skater for the Republic of Korea, Jia Shin. And from Japan, coming in ranked number 1, Mao Shimada.
skaters, your 6-minute warm-up begins now.
Now, Mao Shimada, we'll see her in a little bit, is undefeated in the Junior Grand Prix events over the past 2 seasons. We'll see if she can keep that here, winning her 2nd Junior Grand Prix finals. We take a look at the start order. All these skaters extremely talented. They'll do a triple lutz, they'll do triple toe, triple flip, triple toe, spins, 3 spins, and a step sequence as we take a look at Min-Seok Kwon. 14 years old, 4-time Junior Grand Prix medalist, 5th at the Junior Worlds last season in Calgary. You can see beautiful flow on that lovely double axel. Just starting to warm up with that element. There is 14-year-old Yoo-Sung Kim, second in both Bangkok and Budapest. Has a wonderful triple axel. Landed that in Bangkok. We'll see that perhaps in the free program. He's had a really good, young, successful junior season, his career so far.
Please welcome Kim Yoo-Sung.
All 6 of these skaters possess wonderful skating skills, excellent choreography, Same jump elements, so it'll depend on execution. The quality of each one of the elements, so important. Everything else to be somewhat of a level playing field. There is 13-year-old Rina Uzono from Japan. Wonderful skating skills. Took silver in Istanbul, gold in Gdansk.
A silver in Istanbul and a gold at the PG Solidarity Cup. This season also marks her international and junior Grand Prix final debut. From Japan, a warm welcome for Uzono Rina.
你现在看到的是日本运动员上原恋奈，这是他参加青年组大奖赛的首个赛季，在分站赛斩获了1枚金牌和1枚银牌。
The energy of all 6 of these young women, anxious and excited to be in the final and want to produce their best work right now. As we take a look at 15-year-old Nakai from Japan,
This is her second
won the gold
consecutive trip
in
to the Junior
Bangkok
Grand Prix final by
and
winning
Istanbul,
2 gold medals
world
at this
junior
season's
bronze
events.
medalist
She
from
also
last season in
collected a
Calgary.
bronze medal at the 2023 World Junior Championships in her first appearance. Please welcome from Japan, Nakai Ami.
您现在看到的是日本运动员中井亚美，这是她连续第2次进入青年组大奖赛的总决赛。她在本赛季的青年组大奖赛分站赛中获得2枚金牌。各位观众，欢迎日本运动员中井亚美。
I'm sure many of the young skaters from China watching very closely this Junior Grand Prix final, as they will enter the Junior Grand Prix season next year, as we see a huge triple flip, triple toe fall, unfortunately, on the landing of that for Jia Shin, 15 years old, second at last year's Junior Grand Prix final, won both her events this season, but it did not go up against Mao Shimada until now.
各位观众，2届世青赛银牌获得者，上个赛季青年组大奖赛总决赛银牌获得者，韩国运动员申智雅。
Beautiful elevation of that triple flip, triple toe loop. Wonderful quality all the way through it. Wow. Makes it look so easy. And there is the undefeated 15-year-old Mao Shimada of Japan. Has gone through 2 seasons, winning every event. World Junior Champion from last season as well. Motivation? Well, I guess just keeping to get better. Waiting to be able to enter seniors has the second junior world championships to work towards later this year. She does have a quad and triple axel in the free program. We'll see whether that is delivered tomorrow. Short program, of course, a much more limited. No triple axles, no quads. All level playing field really for these 6 women. So it'll depend on the quality of execution and also the overall program. And they're all so good. Anything can happen. Gotta skate clean. For many of these skaters, the juniors, the biggest competition of the year will be their national championships coming up in December and January. Junior Grand Prix is wonderful to attend, and the Junior Grand Prix final especially as well, but the big one is the national championship and the process by which the selection is made for the Junior World Championships later in the season.
Would you please clear the ice?
And many of these juniors also compete in seniors at their national championship as they move on and start to prepare for their senior career. And these 5 skaters will wait their turn. Our first skater represents the Republic of Korea, 14-year-old Min-Sol Kwon. 4-time Junior Grand Prix medalist and 5th last year at the Junior World Championship. 64 points, season's best, earning that at the Solidarity Cup a little earlier this season. And hoping to top that score right now.
कुछ पूछा ना कुछ मांगा तूने दिल से दिया जो दिया तू ही धूप तू ही छाया तू ही अपना पराया और कुछ ना जानू बस इतना ही जानू तुझ में रब दिखता है
Well, what a great start to the women's short program. A nice, clean, and tidy short program by Min Seok Kwon from Korea. Wonderful facial expression throughout the program as well, more so than we saw on the Junior Grand Prix. A little up and down in her performances there, but not here at the final. Solid technique, wonderful quality on all the elements. Just the step sequencing at level 3, the spins all at level 4. 2 elements were under review, have now been cleared. Let's take a look. Clear focus right off the top of the program. Great speed, up over the pick, triple lutz, all the way around. Soft knees, great glided edge on the landing. Wonderfully centered sit spin there. Flying sit spin in level 4. There's a feature, but still perfectly centered. There's the triple lutz. Gets the pre-leg unraveled, picks up into the triple toe loop, great height, great solid landing to the toe. Season's best 64 points, personal best 66.81. There's the triple flip a little bit later, and the triple toe loop again. Nice smile as well. Program goes well technically. The performance is closely tied to that. Beautiful. Well, season's best, 64. First skater out in this event. 62.12 for Min Seok Kwan, first skater out. We'll see what the rest of the field, 5 to come, will deliver. But a solid performance, great start to the Grand Prix final for Min Seok.
Our next skater represents the Republic of Korea.
Teammate Yusung Kim from Korea, 14 years old, second in both Bangkok and Budapest. 63.04, her personal best in the short program. She's choreographed by Ye-Shi Shin. Will skate to Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly me to the moon and let me play amongst the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Oh, fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Oh, you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. But in other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Oh, you are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, I love you.
Well, a second clean program by two young Korean skaters. You can see the double fist pump right at the end of that program and a huge smile as she takes her bow and curtsy to the audience. Simply brilliant. What a great start to the women's short program. These skaters are so well prepared for this event, wanting to deliver their best, and they are so far. Without doing more difficult technical elements, which they're not allowed to do in the short program, you simply can't get much better. Beautiful spins, great expression, right off the top of the program. Clearly focused, great flow on the double axel off the end of the edge. Soft knees on the landing, rides that edge with an arm movement. Beautiful triple flip here. Solid up into the triple toe loop. No problem whatsoever. Carries that smile, and I think that smile is just internal, just coming out for her love of skating and success in this program. Little loss of balance and traveling here on that flying sit spin. In at a 4, but really not much of a positive GOE. Beautifully centered here in this sit spin. Back up into the channel with holding the blade and some of the step sequence in at a level 4 as well.
I love you.
That free leg, that boot right above her head, and the Yeoman right at the end. Layback spin at a level 4 with plus GOE. Only one element is in the minus, that's the triple Lutz. Had an exclamation mark beside it. So season's best, 63.04. We'll come close to that here. You can still see that smile on her face. This is a pressure cooker. 6 skaters only qualify for this event. Everybody back at home will be watching, of course. Family, friends, colleagues, schoolmates. Short program score, 62.71. That is first in the short program so far, second skater out. But so well done. Look how close it is. Essentially, basically, it's kind of like a tie. There is 13-year-old Rina Uzono of Japan. Wonderful skating skills. Took the silver in Istanbul and gold in Gdansk. Her season's best, 64.85. And she'll skate to Numu.
I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. I've been infected with restless whispers and cheats that manifested in words and the lies that you speak. Because I made a fool for you. Because I made a fool for you. Because
And it just keeps getting better. What an outstanding performance by Rina Uzono of Japan. Remarkable speed and flow throughout this program. Effortless movement across the ice. Beautiful jumping technique. Wonderful speed on the spins. And a great change of pace halfway through that program. Wow. Well, 64.85, and this might be the first skater of the day to top that personal best score. That was simply outstanding. All three of the women so far have delivered their best clean skates here at the Junior Grand Prix final. Let's take a look at some of the detail off the top of the program, the focus on the hands and the fingers. Look at the speed off the end of the edge across the ice, huge, wonderful flow, no snow on the ice, wonderful quality of edge on every step. Triple flip, gets the free leg back, low in the knee, higher in the triple toe loop, absolutely all the way around. That was a 1.06 GOE, so 10.56 points for that triple combination. All the spins in at level 4. Here's the triple lutz later in the program. Gets that free leg back in time. And a plus 1.35, so 7.84 for that one element. And some of the detail, the choreographic moves. It can be choreographed beautifully. Is it presented beautifully? In this case, yes. Low spit position with a difficult variation up into the camel. Grab the blade. Takes so much strength and flexibility for all those positions. Looks beautiful. Looks easy. But it's not. As you twist the upper body in that sit. The final focus and movement. Wow. Amazing. So we're looking for a 64.85 season and personal best for Rina. Has to be the best performance of the season for her. Nothing out of place, no loss of balance, presentation, speed, flow, and the score. Season's best, 67.87. They look thrilled. And that puts Rina currently into first place after 3 skaters. Well deserved. There is a teammate, 15-year-old Ami Nakai from Japan, won gold in both Bangkok and Istanbul, junior world bronze medals from last year, and her season's best in the short program, 67.49. She'll need that to try to take the lead and more. And she'll skate the short program to baby. God bless you. Well, another brilliant, clean skate by these young women in the short program. How do you tell the difference between any of these programs? Such small details will make the difference. All the elements are the same and being delivered with pretty much the same quality. Wow. Amazing programs, wonderful step sequences. Just a level 2 on this step sequence, that will actually make a difference in the score. Her season's best is 67.49. Will come close to that perhaps, but not above it. All the spins level 4 and plus GOEs all the way through the elements. What a delicate and beautiful program. Choreographed by Akiko Suzuki. As we take a look inside. You love the delicate and sensitive opening into the double axel. A little wild in this double axel. Did a wally into that jump and then a little bit of a rough landing. But follows this up with the triple flip. Triple toe loop combination. The ability to stay patient in those positions to get the rotation. There's the triple Lutz all the way around. Soft knees, nice gliding edge, change of edge there. Flying sits in was beautiful. Straight down onto the center. Difficult position and change of edge there to the forward outside. Here's the layback spin at the end of the program. This is in at a level 3, so really missing 2 features in the steps, 1 feature on the layback. This will reduce the score, of course. But what a beautiful program. Once again, season's best, 67.49. Personal best, 69 points. Won't come close to that score. Such wonderful skating by all these women so far. Junior women on the Junior Grand Prix Series has always been the highlight event, if you will, with such quality. And it continues to be so here in the final. Short program score 65.04 for Ami Nakai from Japan, and that will put her currently into second place, just leaving some points onto the on the table, but overall spectacular. There is the 5th skater of 6 in the final here, 15-year-old Jia Shin from Korea, second at last year's Junior Grand Prix final, won both events on the Junior Grand Prix this season. Has not gone up against Mao Shimada this year, and will do so right now. Season's best at 70.38 in the short program. That's a big score. And she will skate to Fascination. Well, another demonstration of just spectacular skating at the junior level. One mistake, of course, the three-turn on the, or the turnout on the triple flip, triple toe loop. But the rest of the program and the choreography by David Wilson, learning to hear and live the music with such maturity at such a tender age is quite extraordinary. And the choreographers around the world are doing such an incredible job with these young skaters. And despite that one problem, which will cost from a point perspective, just to watch the brilliance of that skating and choreography, something very special. Here's a look at the triple Lutz. Huge height in the takeoff. The triple flip, pardon me. A lean on the toe loop and keeps the free leg off the ice. Good reaction there. Double axel, beautiful speed into and after the air time. Wonderful spin, perfectly centered, change of position, difficult variation. Level 4, that flying sit spin. There's the triple Lutz. Look at the lift, just huge. Beautiful extension, riding that landing edge, such great quality. That Lutz brought in a 1.60 GOE addition to the score, base score. There's the forward inside edge on the change combo spin. And then Thielman at the end of the program, or at the end of that spin, pardon me. The layback. So 70.38, he's season's best. We'll come close to that here. Such incredible quality on all the elements, except that one three-turn on the combo. She'll be disappointed with that, but overall, the score should still be pretty solid. Short program score 69.08. That'll put Jiashid currently into first place with one skater to come. So even with that mistake, the qualities stood up. Take a look at about a 1.5 point lead over Rina Uzono of Japan. But with the undefeated Mao Shimada up next. So you see final thoughts and focus from 15-year-old Mao Shimada. .78, season's best, skating to Americano. Well, a brilliant skater who's been so consistent over the past 2 seasons. You can see her disappointment a little bit with that step out on the huge triple Lutz. Wonderful choreography by Lori Nickel and Caitlin Weaver and Kana Muramoto. But you can see a little loss of energy in the rest of that choreography after that mistake. It's very difficult for the athletes to carry their emotion on a positive high when an unusual mistake happens. You see coming off the ice just a little expression of disappointment. And this young woman does not make many mistakes. And so this is another experience which is necessary as you move up into senior. There's the double axel. Great flow off the edge. Lovely extension on the landing. Holding that edge. Here's the triple flip. No problem. Pushes up into the triple toe loop. Solid landing. Straight, strong back, stretch, free leg. Really wonderful quality. Layback into the level 4 with the plus G. You get 3.66 points for this one element. So well done. Thielman takes tremendous flexibility and strength to lift that blade above the head. Here's the Lutz. Huge takeoff, great air, and free leg is really slow. Weight is in the back of the heel and has to step out to avoid a fall. The rest of the program, although beautifully choreographed and well presented, not the energy that we have seen earlier in the season, just carrying a little bit of that disappointment. Season's best is 73.78. That might be a bit difficult to reach with that one mistake. Such a strong field of women. Flexibility and strength, and that's in slow motion, but still look at the speed. Finishes the presentation all the way to the end. And you can see just a few tears starting to form in disappointment. Such high expectation, I believe, of herself. Not only other people, but Mao Shimada sets a very high standard for herself and usually always delivers. But these type of performances make you stronger. It's painful, but this young woman has an incredible career ahead of her. 68.27, that is second in the short program. Was not used to being second, but has the free program to come back, and I'm most certain she'll fight her way onto the podium. Which position we'll see. Wow. What a level of skating in the junior women's short program, even with just a few small technical mistakes, just very few. But the quality of the skating and the spins and the presentation of choreography is brilliant at such a young stage and age of development. It's quite extraordinary. Kudos to all the coaches and choreographers as we take a look at the final standings after the short program. Chia Shin from Korea, Mao Shimada, Rina Uzono. But look how close it is. Really, anything can happen. So many points attached to those jumps and spins that this could change upside down. Who knows? We'll see in the free program. Korea versus Japan. Episode 2 to come in the free. Great event so far as we take a look at third place. Rina Uzono, such wonderful speed and flow across the ice. Huge triple flip. Look at this glide between the two jumps. Beautifully done. Low sit spin, turn the body up. Great flexibility and strength. A beautiful skater. Such focus. And the second, unusual place for Mao Shimada to be after the short program. A little disappointment with that one mistake. There's the triple flip and the triple toe loop. That was beautifully delivered. quality of her skating is just on every element. As we see the Thielman pick up speed at the end. She'll be battling to try to take that one step higher onto the top of the podium at the end of this competition. And we take a look at the leader from Korea, Jia Shen. What a great program she had here in Beijing. Massive takeoff, beautiful landing, wonderful spin positions. Well, that concludes the coverage of the junior women's short program. Up next will be the senior pairs short program. Mark Hunrady will take you through that. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back.